Hi there, it's Thibaut. It's the beginning of the year 2024, Thursday, 4th of January, while I'm recording this video. And I'm planning on releasing today a free guide on 5 steps to restarting your prospecting in 2024. And so I wanted to do this quick video to show you an example of how I do that. So the first step you have to take is to make sure that you define your ideal customer profile and their problem. So what I mean by the ideal customer profile is a combination, a matrix between your ideal customer companies, so the types of companies you want to work with, and the ideal customer title, the type of job titles you want to work with inside of these companies. Once you have a clear idea, so for me, I'll typically work with SaaS businesses in Europe, in the US, that's typically these types of business I'm going to be working with. And the type of people I want to go after are VP of sales, VP of business development or sales development, or even directors of sales and stuff like that. Once you have this clear, you want to understand what are their problems. So problems will be typically for VP, what VP will be what we call an ATL above the line, and the director will be a BTL below the line. So VP will have very different problem compared to the director. So for example, your director will think about operational problems with their SDRs. Are they not getting enough replies? Are they, sending terrible messages? Where the VP will think more about strategic metrics. So are we hitting revenue? Are we having enough pipeline built for the goals we have? So once this is clear, what you want to do is find where all these people hang out. And a good strategy for that is to use influencers. So that's why I'm showing you Kyle Coleman here, who recently started as a CMO at Copy AI. But as you know, he was working at Clary for quite a while. And this is an example of what he did in the last year, where he shared a nice AI workflow for his end of year prospecting. And so what is pretty good here is that I got 253 people who like this. And so what I can do is click on the post likers and commenters and go and look for people who fit with my ICP. And look here, we have a global head of business development. That's an example here. We stay there. Or senior sales director. That's another example. So here we have more of a ATL. Here it's more of a BTL. So let's take Fatima. Once you've done this, so once you've found types of people you want to go after, you have a very good excuse to get in touch with them because they like this post. But what you want to do is make sure that they actually that you can actually contact them. And for this, I use Kaspr, so you can reveal contact details. It's a free extension where you can actually see the phone number, see the emails, and you can put them in your list, which is actually a list you can have afterwards inside of Kaspr, and that can be your prospecting list. And so once you're in there, I got the email. You can actually go and see the phone number. So I got some phone numbers here, so you can give them a try. And once you have this, you can do that for all the prospects you want to reach out to. So the idea would be to go through all of these and then, be able to reveal and enrich the data of these prospects. And once this is done, what you want to do is build a prospect or a problem-centric sequence. So you want to focus on the problem this person may have to actually start a conversation with them. And so for this, what I recommend is going through one of these templates that I have in my prospecting template swipe file. And I really like this one, the scroll stopper, which is an example from Florine Tatuela. And here an example would be, hi Mary, so you're using Toast, blah, blah, blah. So in my example with Fatima, it could be, hi Fatima, so you like Kyle's post about using AI for prospecting. Curious, how do you make sure that your reps are using AI without sounding robotic? I hear often from VPs of sales or VPs of business development that their reps are trying AI, but it sounds really bad. We developed a really simple framework to get reps to understand what are good use cases in AI and get them to get more replies, opposed to learning more. That would be an example of how I could do that. And so I can prepare and send a sequence like that with emails, because I got the email data from Kaspr, or I can even call this person. I've got a bunch of other examples here of cold calls that I can use with this type of things. And that's an example of how you can do that. And once this is done, so once you have this, what you want to make sure is that you actually restart your daily prospecting routine. So that's 80% of your success in prospecting is the routine you build. So there's 4 steps to that. The first one is to identify the time when you're the most productive during the day. Personally, for me, it's like when I wake up, when I'm done with my bringing my son to the daycare, and I'm just getting ready to do that. So when I can do this, then you want to protect this time by putting a recurring blocker, so 30 to 60 minutes every day at the same time, so you're not disturbed by customers, prospects, or even your own boss. And then what you want to do is make sure that you start with follow-ups, you find new prospects like we did here, and you contact them. And what you want to do in final step is to repeat this for at least 3 weeks, so 21 days. That's typically what you need to actually build a habit. And in January, that's really a good resolution you can have, is to go and make sure that you focus on restarting this prospecting routine. And that can really help you, get back to it and build your prospecting engine. So that's exactly the 5 steps I'm following. So to summarize, you have define your ICP and their problems, find where they hang out, enrich data, build a problem-centric sequence, and restart your daily prospecting routine. And if you want to go and check Kaspr, there's a link that's going to be shared basically either in the video or below. You'll be able to find that. And I'm partnering with them, so if you sign up for this using my link, you're going to get 25 free mobile credits, so you can go ahead, sign up, and directly get started. So give it a try, and don't hesitate to reach out to me on LinkedIn to hit me up with your results. I'm excited to hear about you. Bye.